Protests were held around the world today to call for a ceasefire in Gaza, including here in Thunder Bay. Residents gathered at Hillcrest Park to show solidarity with the civilians in Gaza and to push the government to demand an end to the ongoing conflict. Jessica Clement has the details.
Residents from all walks of life came out to Hillcrest Park on Saturday to stand in solidarity with the civilians in Gaza and call on the Canadian government to demand an immediate humanitarian ceasefire.
I've been seeing my family and friends and our people suffer through this for too long. Since I was a little kid, we've been seeing this trauma, and it's been going on for 75 years. It's not something that has been going on since October 7th. It's been around for quite some time.
Organizer Ferris Ismail says the rally is part of dozens of protests across Canada, the United States, and the United Kingdom fighting for human rights.
We want an end to the siege on Gaza. We want an end to the military occupation. We want the right of returns as per UN Resolution 194 of the Palestinian people to be allowed to return to their homelands, to live in peace with our Jewish brothers and sisters. Because again, this is not an issue about religion. We have Jewish allies around the world fighting for Palestine.
Hundreds came out to show their support locally, and many community members gave heartfelt speeches about wanting peace for all. Ismail says that at the end of the day, it's not really a both sides issue.
It's more of an oppressor, a colonizer, versus the oppressed, the colonized. And this has been going on, for, like I said, far before October 7th. It's been happening for 75 years. The foundation of the State of Israel itself was founded based on the forced removal and displacement of 750,000 Palestinians.
There were no anti-protesters on site. However, TBT News spoke to Daniel Hanna, president of Sharei Shemaim congregation, before the protest. He says it's important to support and cherish everyone's right to freedom of expression.
I don't have any objections to this protest as long as it remains peaceful and doesn't devolve into hate speech. I think the one thing we all hope is that we can recognise the value of human life, both Israeli and Palestinian, and that we can recognise the damage wrought by dehumanisation in this conflict.
Hannah adds that members of the congregation are feeling pretty emotionally drained by the ongoing conflict.
We have many members in the community who have close ties to Israel, and so there's been a lot of high emotions, grief and anger over the last few weeks. I think members have been deeply disturbed by the brutality of the attacks by Hamas, by the ongoing hostage situation, and by the scale of the casualties in Gaza as well.
Jessica Clement, TBT News.